If you were waiting for the Denver real estate to either blast off or fall apart this spring, April has a message. Calm down. The biggest surprise right now is how undramatic the market has become. Not dead, not desperate, not wild, just steady, which in Denver almost feels suspicious. April's median close price came in at $605,000, up 2.54% from March. Closed sales rose to 3,926. Sales volume hit 2.84 billion, and median days in the MLS dropped to 14. At the same time, active listings jumped to 17.19% to 11,539, and new listings climbed to 6,642. So buyers have more choices, but homes are still moving. That is a very Denver combo. More inventory, less panic, still no room for sloppy pricing. And this is the part that a lot of people miss. Prices have been weirdly consistent. April 2026 landed at $605,000. April 2025 was at $604,000. And April 2024 was at $602,000. This is not the market doing cannonballs. This is a market floating in the deep end, minding its business. Sellers are still getting very close to asking price too, with the close to list price ratio at 99.44%. If you're a first-time buyer, here's the good news. Inventory is up, and that gives you more breathing room than buyers during the chaos years. Months supply of inventory sits at 2.94, which is still below the 4 to 6 month range considered to be a balanced market. So this is not a buyer free-for-all, but it does mean you can actually compare homes without feeling like you're speed dating a mortgage payment. Also, the attached market is giving buyers more leverage than detached homes. In the 500,000 to 749,999 range, detached homes had 2.34 months of inventory, while the attached homes were at 4.78 months. That's a meaningful difference. If you're a homeowner thinking about selling, April is basically telling you, yes, buyers are out there, but they are not in the mood to fund your imagination. Homes that are well priced and well prepared are still moving quickly. Homes that miss the mark are more likely to trek closer to the area's average days on market. And buyers are paying attention to condition. Rising repair, labor, insurance, HOA, replacement costs are all adding to affordability pressure, which means move-in ready homes are getting rewarded. Also, there's a split in the middle of the market that matters. In the 500,000 to 749,999 range, the heart of the buyer demand, detached homes made up 42.7% of all detached closings in April, and pending sales in that segment rose 6.46% year over year. Attached homes in that same range moved slower, with average days in the MLS at 48 and months of inventory at 4.78. So if you're selling a condo or townhome, strategy matters even more. If you're buying one, you may have a little more negotiating room. Bottom line, April did not bring some giant spring frenzy. It brought something more useful: stability. Buyers have more selection, sellers still have demand, and the market keeps acting less like a roller coaster and more like a steady treadmill. Not glamorous, but effective. So if you're waiting for a huge market reveal, here it is. Denver may have finally become a place where the best move is not guessing the market's mood, it's showing up prepared for the one that we actually have. That is your April market update. I'll see you here shortly for May.